Hi everyone, I hope that all of you are doing well today. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Arib Malik, I'm a freshman, and the main purpose of me doing this unconventional TED Talk today is to talk about time. Time is an integral part of our daily lives, and for some, it may seem daunting as well. So have you ever found yourself in a predicament? Predicament in the sense that you're struggling to manage your time effectively and falling behind on your tasks. Well, I know I have. As a student, I'm always under immense pressure to keep up with my academics and extracurricular activities, and I often felt like I never had time for myself, and this was very, very troubling for me. So the best way I can metaphorically make any sense out of my situation was as if I was trying to hold on to a heap of sand in a hurricane, and no matter how tightly I clenched my fist, I felt like the sand was graciously gliding down my fist, and consequently I was losing time. So back to the point. So for the most part of my life, no matter how hard I worked to complete a task or assignment, I felt like I wasn't being productive enough, and this really bothered me, and this eventually I came to the realization that this was because of all the distractions around me. The cacophony of sounds of the notifications on my phone and the voices in my head urging me to check my phone every 2 seconds was uncontrollably distracting for me. But luckily for me, before the situation got too much out of control, I found a time management technique which completely changed my outlook on life. So I stumbled upon the Pomodoro Technique, and it completely transformed my approach to work and productivity holistically. So what is the Pomodoro Technique? Well, the Pomodoro Technique is a time management technique which involves breaking down work traditionally into 25-minute intervals followed by a short 5-minute break. What is the point behind the Pomodoro Technique? Well, the point behind the Pomodoro Technique is to work with time rather than working against time. And by breaking down large chunks of work into smaller, more manageable chunks, the Pomodoro Technique helps eliminate the frustration and mental fatigue associated with long uninterrupted work sessions. So for me, the Pomodoro Technique seemed the perfect match. I immediately put the technique into practice, and I was amazed by the results. By dividing my work into 25-minute work sessions with intense concentration followed by a 5 short-minute break, I was able to stay focused and motivated. I no longer felt overwhelmed by the sheer amount of work I had to do. Instead, I was able to tackle each task with a sense of purpose and progress. So I say that I was able to tackle each task with a sense of purpose and progress because after completing my schoolwork by utilizing the Pomodoro Technique, I could pursue the things that truly mattered to me. For me, one of those things that truly mattered to me was stock market investing. So I fundamentally believe that for the most part of my life, I've always been a finance person, and I really love investing in the stock market because not only does the stock market teach me how to increase my return on investment or to increase the amount of money I originally put in the market, but most importantly, it also teaches me the mental fortitude and tenacity, particularly during times when my investments were failing to yield the desired results. So thanks to utilizing the Pomodoro Technique, I had ample time to research about the stock market, and I eventually invested 15,000 euros in my online trading account, and I was able to accomplish a 15% return on investment. And I truly believe that my return on investment is a testament to the ample amount of time I had thanks to utilizing the Pomodoro Technique. So back to it, my passion. Of course, I love the stock market, but is it the only passion that I have? Of course, no. Another thing that always motivates me and wants me to progress further in life is entrepreneurship. I love entrepreneurship because it allows me to create something that has the potential to positively impact people's life. For instance, I love coding. I love coding in HTML, and one such problem that I saw during the COVID-19 pandemic was that people were getting bored at home and were in need of something that would entertain them. As a result, I was driven to take action, and I created two arcade model games, one called Zerga and the other one called Illusion. Even though at the time I knew nothing about coding or anything about marketing these games, I was driven to take action, and I learned how to code basic HTML from scratch at the time, as well as market these games through Google AdSense. And despite the fact that these games failed to garner enough recognition at the time, I fundamentally believe that the marketing these games and coding these games taught me invaluable lessons about the world of entrepreneurship. I was able to explore various marketing strategies as well as cultivate strong relationship with my clients. And I fundamentally believe that this will be immensely beneficial to me in my future business endeavors. So getting back to it. How will the Pomodoro Technique help you guys, the audience, save time? According to a research by the International Journal of Engineering Business Management, on average, if you work 40 hours a week and you implement the Pomodoro Technique into your work habit, you can save up to 10.8% of your time. Even though it seems unsubstantial now, if we look at a more granular detail, on average, it will save you 4.3 hours per week. That's an additional 222 hours per year, which you could spend doing something else, such as writing a book, or cleaning your house, or just simply relaxing and unwinding. The main message that I hope to convey to you guys today is that the Pomodoro Technique is not just limited to academics or stock market or entrepreneurship. It can be applied to anything. And to wrap it up, I feel like the Pomodoro Technique has been a game changer for me, not only in the aspect of finding my passion, but also saving time. I encourage you guys to implement the Pomodoro Technique into your daily habit, and you will be amazed by the results you can accomplish. So who knows, it might just change your life and help you find your passion, just like it did for me. So this is Arib Malik, and thank you so much for listening.